June 1914. Woodrow Wilson was president, World War I was about to break out in Europe, the Panama Canal would open in 2 months, and San Diego was about to build its first full-fledged stadium on this site. The stadium cost $135,000, and real horsepower was used in construction. It was built for the 1915 Pan American Exposition, but that was just the beginning. In 1919, 50,000 jammed the stadium to hear President Wilson urge approval of the peace treaty ending the war and the League of Nations concept. It was bedlam at the stadium in 1927 when Charles Lindbergh returned to a hero's welcome some 2 years after his historic New York to Paris flight in the spirit of St. Louis. The monoplane was built here, and Lindy never was greeted any more warmly than he was that day at Balboa Stadium. 5 years later, the Olympics were going on in Los Angeles, but the equestrian events were moved to the stadium, and it provided San Diegans with a close-up look at the world's finest horses and riders of the day. It was 3 years later that another president visited Balboa Stadium. FDR had come to dedicate the City-County Administration Center, which now houses just county offices. Over the years, the stadium was used for a host of other formal and informal gatherings, some serious, most just for fun, like this game day. But another kind of game day was on the horizon. In 1961, the stadium was enlarged from 22,000 to 33,000 capacity to accommodate the arrival of professional football. The Chargers debuted in August of 1961, but their finest hour, and the stadium's, came on January 6, 1964, when San Diego captured its first AFL championship with a 51-10 win over Boston. But pro football was growing, and Balboa Stadium couldn't. In 1966, the Chargers moved to San Diego Stadium. The glory years of Balboa Stadium are a part of San Diego, but the stadium itself soon won't be. It doesn't meet earthquake standards and will be demolished perhaps as early as next week. A new 3,500-seat stadium may be built on the site, but that's new history. Somehow, we'll all miss the old history. Dave Cohen, News 8.